video solution of exam 8. Okay, we start. First of all, I go to network directory. I open, for example, this PC, // ubz01fst. Usually you stop here. Since I'm at home, I must also digit unibz.it. Courses, not exams. Exam colletti. You locate yourself. Usually this directory is full of files that you have to copy on your desktop. For this exam there is no files needed, so you just left it open. It will be very useful at the end, so I just let it. Okay. Start with my SQL. You can see I have on my desktop HeidiSQL, the portable version, and R, the portable version. Well, it's a smart idea. If you want to harm yourself, use the R which is installed on the computers. It's all your business. I use HeidiSQL here. You on Alcor. Takes a while because I am outside the university network. Okay, first of all, locate the right database, which is Northern 2003. Click on the cylinder once. Okay, the important thing is the V, the green V. Okay, so it's not important that it's open, but the green V is important. Create a query which displays employees' last name and the age they had when they were hired without decimal digit, calling this field age when hired. So a pretty standard thing, we have already done it. Query, select, well, I will write it in capital the things so you see it better. So, well, for example, last name, I did not specify, but and now we have to make the calculation on the age they had when they were hired. So I use datediff. It requires two arguments. I never remember which one goes first and which one goes last, especially because it's different in MySQL and Access. So I will start, for example, with birth date. Oops. And then comma, hire date. Okay, divided by 365.25. Okay. Now I round it because I ask without decimal digit as age when hired. Okay, from employees. Okay, that's all. This was pretty simple. Oops, negative. So I have to invert the thing. Hire date, birth date. Okay, Nancy Davoglio was hired when she had 33 years. Okay, fine. Okay, go on with the second one. I save because you never know. So save as. I save the script on my desktop. Exam. Okay. Create a query which displays for each customer and for each employee the required date of the first and the last orders, considering only those orders in time. Well, if I were you, I would do it again 3 times, just to be sure that you understand correctly. So I want a list of orders, but I'm not interested in the order number. I'm not exactly the list of orders. I want company name, the customer, last name, the employee, and then the first and last date of the orders handled by that employee for that company name, considering only the orders in time. So a lot of stuff going on here. Let's do it slowly. Okay, well, there should be clearly other two fields. I will add them later. Now I want to put all the tables from, well, employees, in join orders, on employees, oops, employee ID equal orders employee ID, inner join customers on orders. This we have customer ID equal customers customer ID. Okay, now I have to add other things. First of all, I have to get the first and the last order date. So I put here min of order date and max of order date. Okay. Then I have to go by, obviously, because I'm using min and max, and I write employee by for each customer and for each employee. So group by customer ID, comma, employee ID, employees, employee ID. Okay, and now where shipped date before required date. Okay, let's see whether it works. Remember that you have to select it and run selection, because if you run, you will run also the first one again. So run selection. Oh, there is an error near where. Why? Well, it's because if you remember, where acts before the grouping, it's having which acts after the grouping. Since it acts before the grouping, you must also write it before the grouping. It's a very good way to remember it. Okay, run selection. Ok, Alpha Fruit acquisto da Voglio, 15 February, 15 repos, sounds correct. Okay, now let's see the next one. Create a query which displays for each supplier the total value of all its products, something we have already done. You have to multiply quantity by unit price and apply the discount and sum up everything. But this time it's product of the suppliers that we were able to sell. Do not consider discount. So select. Also this one, it's a kind of request, which is a good idea to read it 3 times. I don't need it because I've written it, but select company name, well, and something as total value. Well, I will put some, I will put some dots just to remember that something must go here. From suppliers, in join with products on suppliers, supplier ID equal products, supplier ID. In join, in order to notice sold quantities, we have to look in order details. So order details on products, a product ID equal order details product ID. Okay. Okay. So now we have to calculate this famous total value. It's quantity by unit price. Everything summed up, however. Since we are summing, well, it's not a rule because there are some rare cases in which it does not require any grouping, but in 95% of the cases, if you're summing or miniming or maximizing, you need a group by. So group by, evidently company, so group by suppliers, supplier ID. Okay, let's see whether it works. Oops, there is an error. Near group by. Let's see. You have an error. New group by. Group by. Group by. Let's see again. Oh, unit price in field list is ambiguous because we have 2 unit price. One is in products and another one is in order detail. This is the reason why I give you two solutions. Let's take the one in products. You can take the one you want. Okay, correct. Okay, done. I save as. Okay, on the desktop. I have this icon. You probably have a different one. Yes, I want to overwrite. Okay, my exam is finished. I close it. I disconnect from here. Cancel. Okay. It's here. Don't focus on it where it is. Look for it. Don't have it scattered around. Now it's time of R. Have R portable here. Yes, yes, I want to continue. Okay, I will open our commander. Okay, first of all, I load exam data, which unfortunately it's not here. You have to go back to the GUI. Load workspace. Ah, yes, that was the file. Okay, sorry, exam.rdata was the file I was supposed to copy from exam collected at the beginning of the exam. So now I will do what I have not done at the beginning of the exam. So copying exam.rdata. Okay. Also here you might have a different icon. I have chosen to open the RData files with Notepad. So from the GUI, load workspace. You go on your desktop. I am on my desktop. RData. Okay, loaded. Just take a look quickly on which variables to have inside. Okay. Vector A contains 100 numbers. Copy into vector B only the numbers which are larger than 27 or not valid. So, pretty simple. It is really a standard thing. Submit. If you want to be sure, BBB. Okay, no value larger than the not valid are also copied. Copy from vector AAA into vector CCC only the valid values. So also this one is pretty standard. Not is not a variable of AAA. So use function is not a variable. Okay, let's see. Okay, let's see AAA. We have never seen it before. Okay, so there were some not variable values, as you can see, and some not a number. Okay. By the way, I saved this script because I don't want to take the risk. You can see Windows offers me the possibility to save it inside the documents. It's never a good idea during the exam. Save it on exam on the desktop. The name is exam.r. You can see at the end. Save. Okay. Copy from vector A into vector DDD. Replacing the non-valid values with 0. So, here we have to do a little effort. Here you have to think at a strategy. There are various strategies. Well, the most straightforward one is copying the entire vector into DDD. Okay. Or better, let me think. I have also to think about the strategy. Replacing the non-valid values with 0. Okay, I copied the entire vector. And now I consider only the non-valid ones of DDD. Okay. For this vector, for these elements, I put 0. So I take on the left the non-valid ones of DDD and I put 0 inside. Let's see DDD. No, it's not what I wanted. Probably this was not executed. Okay, wonderful. After this wonderful idea, it's time to save the script because build vector EEE with numbers from 20 to 40, then infinity, then NA, then NAN. So EEE equal. It's a concatenation of 20 to 40, comma. Then not a variable, which you write yourself. Unfortunately, you cannot do something like this, I think. You must type something which, I don't know, infinity here. Also infinity, I don't know whether it accepts inf. Just to be sure, I make 1 divided by 0, which is infinity. Then NA is not a variable, must be written explicitly by you. And then NAN, it's not a number. I don't think you can build it yourself. You must do some trick, for example, the square root of -1. Okay, let's see. Yes, infinity NAN. Build vector FFF, which is vector AAA, legged by 2 steps forward. First value of FFF is the third of AAA. So I have to basically to remove the first 2 elements of AAA, so it's pretty easy. You cannot use the leg operator here because it's a vectors. So FFF, well, see, -1, -2. I remove the first and the second. You know, with the minus you remove. You can alternatively take FFF from 3 to the last one. No, sorry, it's AAA, not FFF. Okay. Now let's compare them. AAA, FFF. It starts with 48, so it's okay. Save. Convert dataset Australia into time series aus.ts with quarterly data from first quarter 71 to first quarter 93. So I have to build a time series. So first of all, I have to, do I have dataset Australia here inside? Okay, let's take a look at Australia. Okay, there are some data inside. Okay, there's a variable called x. Okay, so Australia TS. It's a time series of Australia is the data set. Start on the first quarter 1971, so 1971 first, and frequency. Since it's quarterly, frequency is 4. If you want, you can write directly the end, but it's okay. TS. Okay, let's take a look at Australia TS. Okay. So first quarter 1983 is the last one. Okay. Now we have to build time series. It was not Australia TS, but Aus. I will not consider this a mistake, obviously, at exam. Aus TS2 is leg of Aus TS. Comma 2. Well, I don't remember whether I have to write 2 or -2. You have your slides at exam and you can take a quick look at them. Okay, I will do it and I will check if it's not okay. So if the first 2 values of are not skipped, so if it doesn't start from the third quarter 1971, I will do it vice versa. So, now let's take a look at Aus 2. Australia. Let's take a look at Aus 2. Yes, it starts from the third quarter 1970. Oh no. Yes. This number here is the third one. It's 13198. Okay. Okay, fine. Okay, load package datasets. Not package CO2 from dataset. Okay. In any case, CO2 from datasets. Data. Histogram of uptake with 5 yellow bars. Very easy, these kind of things. 5. Oh, there is no color, so we'll have to change it later because the bars are not yellow, as you can see. So here, it's very easy. Color, it's already written, so you have to yellow. Op. Done. Box plot of uptake by treatment. Box plot, uptake by treatment. Okay, done. And I save. Okay, you can see user Paolo desktop exam, so fine. Finally, a subset dataset CO2 building CO2B. So data. Where is the subset? Subset. Is it here? Yes. So CO2B. Do I have to take all the variables? No. Without variable conc. So take all the variables except conc. I keep control pressed. And including case only with type equal Quebec. Will it work? Let's see. CO2B. Oh, there is an error text. Let's retry. Yes, it's an error text. Where is the error? Well, maybe Quebec goes with only this kind of quotation? No. Type equal Quebec. Okay, let's see. Yes. Function SumUp2 is already inside Workspace. You can recall it by typing SumUp2. Let's do it. Okay, here's the function. Modify it in such a way to skip all the odd values. Okay, remember the trick to skip the odd values. So it's basically, it is a function which does a sum. You must know it because it was in the previous exams. So you basically have to insert an if here. So pretty easy. Function. If you're lazy, you can just copy and paste it here. Okay. So here you have to insert a wonderful if a round of x of I, don't write round of value, is equal, round of x of I divided by 2. It's equal x of I divided by 2. In this case, you sum, otherwise you don't sum. Try it on vector try me, so sum up to try me 1887. Okay, that's all. You can save. You can save their data on your desktop. Okay, you can close. I have already saved. Okay, collect all your stuff. These are the 3 things and copy them back. Windows asks you, whether you want to overwrite, and your answer is obviously yes. Okay.